Okay, on the final exam review, the first two questions here ask about the levels of measurement. Remember, your levels of measurement are nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. Nominal is always qualitative. It classifies or categorizes your data. Ordinal orders or ranks, and it can be either quantitative or qualitative. So a qualitative example would be something like sometimes, always, never. A quantitative example would be on a scale of 1 to 5. What is your opinion on some subject matter? 1 being I completely agree, 5 being I completely disagree, or vice versa. The interval level of measurement is always quantitative. Data entries between, or differences between data entries is the same, except for 0 is a placeholder within the scale, such as temperature. 0 degrees doesn't mean a temperature doesn't exist, it just means it's really cold. Ratio. Ratio is always a quantitative, and it is the only level of measurement where 0 means none. Okay, so for the first one, we'll do these in order. Gender would be classifying, so that would be nominal. Height is ratio. Weight is also ratio. Because for these, if the height is 0 or the weight is 0, it means the height or the weight, there isn't any. Doesn't exist. Okay, race. Race classifies you into categories such as the African American, Caucasian, Hispanic. So this is nominal. Number 2, a study was done on turtles. The following variables were needed. Gender is nominal. Circumference of the turtle's shell. Well, if the circumference is 0, then it doesn't have a shell. Therefore, that is ratio. The temperature of its habitat. Temperature is always interval. And then by species. Species would be classifying into a category, so that's nominal. Okay, number 3. State if the following is discrete or continuous. Remember, discrete is something that results from a count. Continuous results from a measure. So the number of college acceptance letters you receive, you would count how many. This is discrete. Your key word here is the number. The time it takes you to get from first period to second period. Time we need to measure. So this one is continuous. C, the number of students who get an A on this, or get an A this semester. The number of, we would count how many. This is discrete. D, the time it takes you to read this statement. Time is a measure, it's continuous. E, the number of buttons on your calculator, we would count how many. It is discrete. F, the weight of a bag of sugar. Weight results from a measure, therefore it is continuous. Number 4, state if the following is descriptive or inferential. Okay, descriptive describes, it's a calculation, a table, a chart, a numerical entry, something that comes directly from your data set. Inferential statistic infers, it's an inference, it's a prediction or projection about the future or a generalization about a population based on your descriptive statistics from a sample. So the GPA you expect to achieve your freshman year of college. This is an inference, this is inferential. B, the year you expect, keyword here is expect, to win the lottery, inferential. The number of posters in Ms. B's classroom. This would be descriptive. We can count those up right now and collect that data. D, the average daily temperature last December. We could look that up and find that statistics, so that is descriptive. The average daily temperature expected next December. Well, we won't know until that happens, but we can make an inference. F, the amount of money you expect to pay in school loans when you graduate from college. Again, we would make a prediction there, and that would be inferential.